Should Theresa May lower expectations? Is another referendum on Scottish independence almost inevitable? And are companies pausing their investments in the UK? Those were some of the main issues of Brexit controversy this week. Sir John Major, the former Prime Minister, knows all about troublesome Eurosceptics. On Monday, he made a speech saying he had growing concern that the British people were being led to expect a future that seems to be unreal and over-optimistic. Sir John continued, "To avoid later recriminations, the British public need to be made aware now of the hurdles ahead." Boris Johnson was unimpressed. The Foreign Secretary hit back, saying Brexit would be fantastic and that it was very important to be positive. However, Mr Johnson also suggested negotiations with the EU could take longer than 2 years. "They can play it long. Let's see how he goes," he said. Meanwhile, David Davis, the Brexit Secretary, told ministers to start strengthening Britain's border and regulatory agencies in case Britain leaves the EU without a negotiated deal. He said such a scenario was unlikely. The Financial Times reported this week that senior Scottish National Party politicians now expect there to be a second referendum on independence as early as next year, and if not next year, then before Britain leaves the EU in mid-2019. This is a big headache for Theresa May, potentially much bigger than ongoing wrangling over the Brexit bill in the House of Lords. If a Scottish referendum went ahead, it would almost certainly disturb the 2-year timetable for Brexit negotiations. If Mrs May refused Scotland the right to hold a referendum, she would probably inflame nationalist sentiment. In January, the Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon said she wouldn't push for a quick referendum if the UK stayed in the single market. Shortly afterwards, the UK government then ruled that out. Theresa May's best hope now is that the opinion polls turn decisively against the SNP and against independence. The engineering company Dyson has pledged to build a second research centre in the UK. Its founder, Sir James Dyson, was a big backer of the Leave campaign. He previously wanted Britain to join the euro, but then became frustrated with EU rules on vacuum cleaners. The investment is good news for Brexiters, although there was no precise figure on it. Those feeling cautious about the economy could point to reports that car makers Nissan and BMW could locate more production away from the UK after Brexit. Nissan refused to say that its plant at Sunderland was safe and called for the government to spend £100 million attracting component suppliers. One Nissan executive said that relying on WTO rules post-Brexit could be pretty disastrous and could cost the company £500 million.